This is the prediction of today's horoscope in love for the Cancer sign. Those who were born between June 21st and July 22nd are of this zodiac sign. We focus on feelings, but we also inform you about other aspects of your life that are important to you and the way you interact with others. Try to be honest with yourselves, dear Cancers, because many of you don't even believe what you say. Do not be deluded. Do not try to create false hopes of things that are not going to happen and start putting your feet on the ground that it is time. Today someone may make you think about all that I have told you. I'm not saying this with the intention of offending you, but rather to wake you up. In love, the horoscope tells us that you also still believe in Prince Charming who is going to come to your rescue. But that only happens in fairy tales. In real life you have to go out to look for it. I am telling you this because it is not a bad time for you to decide to go out more and make friends with people around you. Do not think that from what I have told you it is going to be a bad day. Far from it. It's all up to you and how you take things. Love horoscope for the single woman friend Cancer. Do not allow anyone to emotionally blackmail you. You are a very sentimental woman and you get carried away too much by others, and on this occasion it could prevent you from doing what you want. Today you will consider what to do with your life. You have to make certain decisions about it and the people around you are not going to help you do it. That is something that only you should do because then the consequences will also be for you. Love is not as ideal as they paint it. All relationships have their ups and downs. Don't believe everything they tell you on that subject because most of them are false appearances. If someone close to you asks you for advice on sentimental issues, I advise you to try to stay out of it because getting involved in such matters usually only brings problems. Today's free prediction for Cancer man: you are in a moment of uncertainty, but let's see them coming. I know that the Cancer man acts like this when he blocks himself. But it is time to consider changing his attitude. I tell you that you must take the initiative, both in love and in any other facet of your life, since the current moment, according to the horoscope, is not to expect help from third parties. Your situation in love is something that you are currently not happy with, and I would like to tell you that it will change overnight. But it is not. You are going to have to work on it and start to take control of the situation so that it improves. The influence of the stars tells us that you are beginning new stages shortly, but for this, Cancerians must prepare and leave the past behind. Cancer horoscope today of love for singles: you are going to find yourself in a situation where you must decide whether to move on or finally leave that issue that worries you behind and start a new path. Love, or simply meeting new people, is something you have on top of you, and it will happen as soon as you get down to it. Do not rule out the use of the internet for this, although I am of the opinion that there is nothing like melee, and I mean in every way. Try to clear your mind and don't always think about wanting to find love, a partner or something similar. Let the energies flow because the horoscope does not predict bad days for you, neither today nor in the future in this field. If you have a partner, it's time to observe yourself, to see yourself just as your partner would, to recognize how you speak and about what topics, to see how it helps or not in daily tasks, to recognize if you are a collaborator and a burden. You must do it, because your partner is watching you. You must do it before, to make your own judgment and make the necessary corrections. If you don't have a partner, it's a day to have faith in yourself, and recognize that you deserve love. And, specifically, the love of that person you are interested in. You have to move forward and stand in front of her, because time passes and hearts can change. Right now the wind in your favor, and you must take advantage of that momentum. The stakes are high, and various aspects of this battle are to be decided today. So you better go out there with all the strength you are capable of and with your best talents on display. You cannot continue postponing a clash that is inevitable, but that, if you win, will decide in your favor: more income, more customers. No one knows what he has, until he loses it. And that goes with your health, above all else. So apply the best measure for your well-being that you can implement: daily prevention. Do not let the lack of discipline affect you in what has to do with your diet and exercise. Little by little you are recovering the normal rhythm and everything returns to its natural state. You continue to have a lot of activity, and although the others are relaxed, on your part you have many responsibilities. If you're planning to make a purchase, it's just not the right day to do it. The family situation begins to improve remarkably, The problems you had in previous days are gradually overcome. The attitude of the people around you begins to change, and even though there are very negative people around you, you don't have to get into that negative vibe. At work, someone will be very aware of you, therefore, advance as much as you can, and this will allow you to have control and get out of any work problem. It may be that some friends invite you out, however, your energy will ask you to stay at home to recharge your batteries. You decide if you go out or stay at home to rest. In love, do not glory your partner so much. Sometimes so much love makes you dizzy, but if your partner is Leo, it is what he likes the most and you should show him all your love. Calculate the time needed for work, as well as to spend time with your partner. Remember that it is not only one day a week, every day of the year it is important to be close. If you are single or single, your instinct will tell you who is the right person for you, and this will bring happiness and your problems will be solved. At the end of the day, after a very intense activity that will require physical effort, you will most likely want to rest. What you should avoid is laziness and not sleeping during the day, since you could lose your sleep rhythm. Do not feel sad if someone forgets an important date. Rest assured that they carry you in their hearts and you are important in their life. Tip of the day: the coin is in the air. You have left an important decision to chance, but you have to know something. Sometimes coins land on their edge. Lucky numbers for today: 4, 11, 20, 35, 46, 47. Free Cancer Daily Horoscope Advice. All the signs of the horoscope are divided into 3 decans according to the date of birth, and this is the specific prediction of today's horoscope for each of them. First deanery, June 21st to 30. Obsession in any area of your life is not good. It will only slow down your progress to better times. Second deanery to 10. Do not take anything for granted and you have to be attentive to changes and take advantage of circumstances. Third deanery, from July 11th to 22, the path is made on foot and you will find stones along it, but keep moving forward because bad times are